All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. 1 second here. Give me a sec. I gotta get my bearings again. There we go. Hello. It's been a while. Yeah, I've been sick. I have, nothing serious. DBS Deck Planet. Hello. DBS Deck Planet. It is the Deck Planet. What is going on? What's going on? No, we've been a little sick. Nothing serious, just a minor cold. You know, coughing, sniffling, lots of tissues. But we're better now. We got a slight, excuse me, we got a slight cough, but for the most part, we're better. But now I'm ready to get back to actually playing some games. So today we're going to mess around with Topku and Goku Black in the rank ladder. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we are a bit better now. Just a mild cough. But outside of that, nothing too serious. We tried messing around with Topku in the event match here. And the event match itself, my goal with the event match was that because there was no restrictions in the event match whatsoever, that using our deck list for Topku, we would run into like some meta stuff. Like we would see some Kid Boos, we would see some Cells, we would see some Omegas and Orange Piccolos and stuff. And my goal was to test out a fully unrestricted Kefla or fully unrestricted Topku in hopes that... Little girl, what was that? You okay? She's good. She's okay. But unfortunately, we didn't get a whole lot of testing, and I didn't really have a showcase to really show. So we're going to build Topku for the ranked ladder. We're going to mess around with him in his fully restricted form, and I'll do a comparison of the two. So, do I think that we could unban Topku? It's a very interesting question. With the 1 or 2 matches that I've done against the meta, I believe, at least in my heart of hearts, that Kefla can be unbanned completely. That being said, Kefla being unbanned completely, I don't think we could ever bring Roshi back. And I don't think we can ever bring back Ribrianne either. Just the additional combo power, the free playing of a double striker, the free playing of a self-awakener once per turn that can reduce our extra cards, which would be Glimpse. You know, it's like when you start taking everything off of the ban list, that's where I think Topku can become a problem. But if you just restrict it to where Kefla can come back completely, and just make Topku like the most basic of forms that he can be, which is just build a wide board and keep your hand size high to just do low end swings into your opponent. That's what this deck basically is at this point, right? So Kefla, I think the reason a lot of people still have PTSD from the set 2 meta and think that Kefla is just overpowered at this point, when there are so many other cards that are doing the same exact thing that she's doing, but a turn sooner. You have decks now like Cell that exist, where Cell can just play out cards at a cheat. Cell can do the Cell chain and be able to play out and be able to play out his chain at an escalating power level, and he gets a 40k power swing while also keeping all of his hand size completely up, because every card that he plays and does a chain for just replaces that card in hand. It is like, I don't know why people are so scared of this Kefla. Just off my experience in the event match, everything as a whole feels really good. Kefla by herself, though, is not doing nearly enough. Because if it was just Kefla, because that's the other thing too. If it was just Kefla, and we didn't have this new promo, and we didn't have this Son Goku, like, this Goku does do a lot for the deck. Is actually able to kind of keep up pace with Cell in terms of keeping hand size up to a degree. But like, what else is Topku kind of doing? I don't know. For me, just off of my experience, we're gonna test him without Kefla in the meta, and we'll see what we'll see without Kefla, without Ribrianne, without Roshi, how he's going to match up to Cell, and that'll be the deciding factor. Do you think we could unban portions? I think if we unbanned portions, so let's say Kefla was completely unrestricted. She could be a full 4 of again. And we were just to make a Ribrianne or Roshi a 1 of. I think you could make Roshi or Ribrianne a 1 of, but you would not be allowed to bring the other one back. Because Roshi plays into Ribrianne, which then plays into Glimpse. And for 3 energy, that is a 45k double striker that is able to basically replace those cards in hand, because this gets a card back, and then Roshi self-awakens to get a card back as well. Excuse me. And you're doing that all for about 3 energy. So I think I'm still of the impression, especially from back in the day, that Ribrianne and Roshi are the issues, and that you can maybe bring one of them back to a limit 1, but you can't bring back both. You're either going to have Ribrianne be the double striker of the deck that has combo power, and you just go all in with Ribrianne in certain matchups, and raw casting this out, or you have Roshi, which does all of that stuff, but you have to get your opponent down to 1 to really make the benefit of those circumstances. I don't think that you can do both, personally. The Frieza 5-drop into King Cole. Yep, exactly. Like, now, I mean, to be fair, you are taking 3 cards out of hand to do that, and maybe one of those cards is able to draw itself back and give you hand size back. But at the same time, you got the cooler leader, who has the 3-cost cooler on board, who can play the 4-cost cooler on board, and then swings with the 4-cost cooler, right? And then discards a card to restand the drawing cooler, to then draw 2 from a second 30k swing plus the 3-cost cooler that's on board. Like, that's okay. I don't know. Like I said, I think people have PTSD from Kefla and Topku back in set 2, but we are nowhere close to what set 2 meta was like. I think Topku is kind of like Topku you could have released now and be able to compete now with everything that's kind of going in. Topku is definitely early. I just don't think I just don't know like what the limitation would need to be. I think Kefla can come back. I just don't know how the other 2 would need to come back. All right. Let's build. Okay. So I think we'll get rid of that. We gotta get the new support in. Where is the new support? It's a 4 cost. That's right. Okay. I think this is good. I think this is fine. I don't think there's really much we have to change with this list. Please, Bandai, free Kefla. What's up, 9? Yeah, nope. Like I said, I think Kefla can come back, and I think the meta would be fine. Based off of the 1 or 2 matches I did in the event match against meta decks. I want to test more here, but unfortunately, I don't think we're going to really get much results in terms of running into meta stuff in the event match. So we have to do it without. Let's try this. Someday. Yeah, all right. We're second. We're not going to be playing much of anything if we do this. Well, that's a worse hand, actually. So we probably should have kept that first hand. We're a little rusty. It's okay. Is this the live rank or the event game? Oh, this is live rank. Yeah, we got our 7 wins in the event match. With Topku being unrestricted. Yeah, this is not looking good already. I mean, to be fair, we need to get woken up anyway, so... Any feedback for Deck Planet? I mean, you guys do like a really good job with everything. The only thing, like, maybe that I can think of would be, at least on the Fusion World side of things, I feel like I don't see you guys, I don't think I see you guys doing, like, much in terms of updating, like, the meta length, the tournament updates. I couldn't think of what, the meta page is definitely lacking on it. That would be like the only thing. And that's not to say that I know you guys do your best. That works. Hard to say. But no, just having other like I use Eggman events right now to kind of see the most recent stuff, But it would be nice to see other websites kind of utilizing things, right? Like maybe like you guys would have better access to like deck lists and stuff from those events than maybe Eggman's does on occasion. Who knows? Did you know you could import deck lists from Eggman's into ours? Yes, I do know that. Yeah, it's very helpful. All right, I guess we awaken here. Do I have an auto hand sorter? I think in the settings for the client, in the client allow you to like do the auto sorting. Oh, by the way, I gotta move my camera. My bad. So you guys can see my hand. Okay. I guess we just go in. Man, where are my super combos, dude? All right, we need to get rid of 18. Let's ditch this. Play out Kefla. Play out Gohan. Give me another 10. Would you say that sells a fair deck? I mean, I would say in terms of what it is doing, probably not. It's just the fact that he's able to just play out cards like crazy while also keeping his hand size up as he plays. Plus, he's a 40k swinger on his lead. And you have to deal with, you know, this. You have to deal with a 25k, a 30k, a potential another 40k. I think we have to let all this go. I don't think we can afford to like let any of this live. Like we gotta force him to kill one or the other and then go in on something else on board. But yeah, like this Android 16 in this deck is crazy because it's only 3 energy. He swings for 20, minuses something by 20, KOs himself to draw a card, so he replaces himself in hand. And then because he kills himself, he just went minus in hand to do that. But I guess he kind of had to. Odd choice, but I get it. I respect it. But yeah, now he gets to swing. And now he lost no cards in hand, really. I have no super combos. Where's my supers, man? Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely dead. There's like I just didn't. I had no super combos. This card's so outdated at this point. I hate it. I hate that it's outdated. It just can't be KO'd, but in a mirror, it means nothing. Yep, we'll get rid of this, and then we'll play out our Goku. Where's my supers, dude? He's just gonna take this? Yeah. What's up, Inferno? They need to address self-destruct in Cell Junior. I don't... I'm of the mindset that I don't think it's even Cell Junior that's the problem. I think it's just... I think it's 5-cost Cell. I think 5-cost Cell is a bigger issue because 5-cost Cell has recursion on play that you're playing at. You're basically playing him out for free, right? You're basically playing him out for free. You're not hard casting the 5-cost out. He's picking something up from the drop, more than likely this guy, so you can do your chain next turn, right? Doing that chain allows you to then get the effect off of Cell. So that's a 40k swing that also draws you a card. So you're basically almost no cards out of hand, right? Like you're staying at 0 every single time when you do this chain. Because this guy draws you a card, and then you replace the 5, which then gets replaced from the drop, and then this Cell is +1 in hand. And then if you have an open energy, you can then self-destruct that same 5-cost. You then self-destruct that same 5-cost to then draw another card and then play out another card on the board, potentially drawing another card. It's ridiculous. Like, I think Cell's biggest problem, and this is my own personal opinion, other people are going to have a very differing opinion than me, and that's perfectly fine. But I honestly think Cell's biggest issue is just the fact that he is able to play aggressive while also keeping his hand size up. If you were to limit this 5-cost to 1, it forces Cell to not only have access to be able to do this, but it forces him to have to play the other Cell that got released in set 7. Yeah, I gotta let that go. I don't have a super to protect it. No, I think what they need to do is just they need to limit this 5-cost Cell to 1. Force this Cell to have to play the other 5-costs. And then that forces Cell to have to play a little bit of a different game. While also forcing him to play a little bit of a different game while also being able to, while also keeping his hand advantage, like, down to a certain extent. Like, it's just the fact that he can keep his hand size up through the entirety of the game, and it's a little ridiculous. Self-destruct, I think, also probably needs to be hit. You're just getting so much value off of one energy. Dude, I didn't see a single super combo all game. This is crazy. What is the play here? I don't know what the play would be. Play this out. Get Kefla back. Play Kefla. That might be the play. Probably ditch one of these. Keep our combo power. Dude. We could do Obuni. I could do Vegeta. But he's just going to swing in my face no matter what next turn, so I don't think it really matters. Find a super. That's not a super. Yeah, like, it just doesn't matter. But which 5-cost cell? Because there's 3 now. I'm sorry, I should have clarified it. This cell. This cell, I think, needs to be limited to 1. So look, here we go. Watch this. So he was at 8 cards in hand. Played. He's down to 7. He's now going to draw a card. Okay. Yep. So he's back to 8. Now he's going to play 4 cost. Yep. So now he's back down to 7. Okay. We're just going to combo that off. Give a 10 here. Swing for 30. Yep. So then he's going to activate this. He's going to draw a card to basically replace this in hand. Yep. So he's going to draw a card. He's at 7 again. He's going to play another cell. Goes back down to 6, but then he gets to pick up another card from drop. Yep, so he got that. Self-destruct, so he's going to KO this, right? Yep, so he's back down to 6, but now he's going back up to 7. Yep. He's going to play out a free card. KO that, yep. Yep. Plays that out for free. So now he's got added aggression. Is he going to take a life? Yep. So now he's back up to 8. Yeah, I mean, we just lose. By the way, he still gets to swing with his leader for 40k and then still draw a card and be practically at the same hand size he was at the beginning of the turn. So... Yep. Now, 5-cost sell I think needs to be hit. I don't want it banned because to be absolutely fair to sell, he needs like some semblance of recursion to at least stay somewhat in the game. So having this one time will allow him to have a turn where he can kind of keep his hand size, and I think for a turn that's fine. You get a Cell Junior from 5 costs, but Cell Junior can swing 30 because they feel like it. But this is why I don't have an issue with Cell Junior, because in order to even get that play off, you do have to get rid of your hand size to do so. Whether that's from comboing out for it to swing into something to have it matter, or he uses the instant transmission card, like you're still minusing 2 at a hand, which does hurt Cell to an extent. At least if you limit the 5-cost Cell, Cell players will have to be a little more specific about when they actually play those Cell Juniors, because they have to prioritize, well, do I use the minusing power and the extra aggression of the Cell Junior this turn, or do I hold on to this for the combo power because I need the combo power more? That's not a problem when you do it. They're at 14 cards and only go down to 12. And why do you think that is? Because the 5 cost exists. So get rid of the 5 cost or limit the 5 cost, and then you're not going to be dealing with cells that have 14 cards in hand every single turn because they can't get the constant recursion. They get 1 turn of recursion with the 5 cost, and then they have to rely on the new 5 cost a bit more. But then you'll get hit with 2 40Ks. I don't know why it's 40K 5 cost, by the way. I mean, I think it leans more into what the Cell deck kind of wants to do. The Cell deck kind of wants to go in for like heavy aggro, right? Like tall aggro. So I think that probably works just a little bit better than having a Cell that's just constantly able to like keep your hand size up, right? I don't know. I'm just saying you can't have both. You can't have both existing. You either have Cell play hyper aggro and not keep his hand size, or you have Cell keep his hand size and not have constant aggro. You can't have both. I'd rather have an aggro Cell that runs out of resources any day. Exactly. That's my point. Anna, what's up? Linicus, what's up? Yeah, Cell really never losing hands is biggest strength. Yeah, it is. They have to limit self-destruct to 1 because it's a card to control the board before turn 5. I think self-destruct also needs to be hit too. I think if you limit the 5-cost Cell and you limit self-destruct, then it creates a new mentality when it comes to approaching Cell for players who play him. I'm saying, like, they have to now, and like they have to now be wary about what Cell Juniors they play and when. They have to worry about what chains they need to prioritize. They need to worry about They need to worry about more so about going for game and not being able to not only control my board, but also go for game, right? Like it's one thing if you have it's one thing if you have a deck that needs to prioritize either going at board or going at life. Cell is a deck that can do both. like it's a little ridiculous that you can't, like, look at Omega Shenron, right? Omega Shenron has Burst Attack. Burst Attack is a great card for that deck, but what does it do? It stops Omega Shenron from having to actually go into your face. Burst Attack is a great card that is needed in that deck, but by burst attacking your opponent's board, you cannot go into your opponent's face, and therefore you slow down the deck to a certain extent. It's the one Achilles heel to that deck, is just that he will have an occasional turn or two where Omega has to slow down to play into the deck that he's going up against. Especially like decks that play a bit wider, right? But that's balance. That's what makes that deck balanced in its design. There is no balance in Topku, or not Topku. There is no balance in Cell right now. There's no, you can basically play him any which way to Sunday and he like clears your board. He keeps his hand size full. He's playing aggro. He's able to swing into your board. He's able to swing into your face, like all in one turn. And it's crazy. What are you barking at? Yeah, I'm looking at you. What are you going on about? No. No. He's just protecting the household, guys. He's just a little on edge. It's okay. But if you limit the 5 cost to 1, the deck is a dead deck because there's nothing else to play instead. That's completely false. You have the 5 cost SR that does the removal and swings for 35k. You also have the new 40k that removes something that's at 15,000 power or more or less. You have options. There are options. Saying that the deck is dead because the 5 cost gets limited or banned, like, that's incorrect. Like, there's other things you can play off the chain that exist. And I think that's the other reason why I don't like the current, like, 5 cost chain. It's just that, and this is no slight to anybody that plays the deck, because I played the deck too. Like, I played it when I went to the Roanoke Regional. Like, but it like, just having played the Cell deck, it is a relatively brain dead deck. Like, as long as you get around to doing your Cell chain every single turn, in and out, like, anybody can do well with the Cell deck. It's not, there's no, what's the word? What's the word? It's, I don't want to say mindless. It's like, there's no skill when it comes to playing Cell. It's literally just do your chain every single turn and you more or less win. Like, that's why I like decks like Goma and other decks like that, because at least with those decks, you need to have a bit of skill. You need to be able to execute your plays off perfectly and understand, like, what cards you are getting rid of and to play out, and excuse me. And like, those decks are a lot of fun, where you have to put a little bit of thought into each of your turns, because you have to do specific swings to get certain effects to kind of go off. You don't really get that with Cell. Cell's just kind of play card, remove own card, play stronger card, draw more card. Like, it's very single track minded in its design. They can run God Kamehameha or an extra that minus 20s, but takes life if they want removal. Suppose limiting self-destruct as opposed to banning it would cause the extra to take 2 energy to play. After playing the one time, you would need Dr. Flatbay to pick it back up. Oh, and that's the other thing too. Dr. Flatbay exists for the recursion, and other decks utilize, like, that similar type of recursion. But for some reason, Cell is just allowed to, like, recur hit from his drop, like, to, like, infinity. with the current build. Like four times in a match, you can play the old 5-cost Cell to just get something back from drop every turn. And it's whatever you kind of want. They can play the new 5-cost. It's worse, but that's the point. That is the point. Yep. But you can't ban the extra and limit the 5-cost and Cell Jr. to 1. It would be too much. I never said to limit Cell Jr. Cell Jr. I think can be fine at 4 if you hit the 5-cost and you hit the self-destruct. Cell Jr. can stick around. Like Cell Jr. to me is not the issue in the deck. I know a lot of people think that Cell Jr. is the issue to the deck, and I think, and like again, they're entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to tell them that they're wrong, but in my vision of what I would want to see done to the deck, if you limit the 5-cost, then you can't get rid of Cell Jr. because not only is it removal within the deck, but it's also extra combo power. It's also extra aggressive body as well. And limiting the 5-cost means that you have to be more selective about when you play those Cell Juniors, which means you're either prioritizing them for combo power, you're prioritizing 1 or 2 of them to maybe go in and minus something on board, then you can swing Cell Junior into that thing on board, just to kind of remove board a little bit easier. Maybe you just play those Cell Juniors, maybe you play those Cell Juniors out to swing a face, and then you're going minus, 4 in hand with instants instead of going, you know what I'm saying? Like there's more nuance to like just hitting the 5-cost as opposed to hitting like Cell Juniors. Like you can't, like Cell Juniors, I think are a little important for the deck to limit them. Missing the chain is the worst, and yeah, missing chain is the worst. How often does someone miss chain though is the question. I feel like every time that I play against a Cell player, they almost never miss their chain. And if they miss their chain, it's more than likely due to the fact that they are playing stuff like 3-cost Android 18 and self-destructs to kind of keep board clear, more than anything else. There's not much finesse to put into the strategy. Very little skill expression available. Yeah, I agree. I think banning the current 5-cost is enough to bring it in line. No recursion, and it's a direct nerf to self-destruct. And yet people tend to want to just straight up kill decks that have been OP for a while. And that's my, that's like my mentality when it comes to like the ban list, right? Like if a card, I feel like if a card is too strong out the gate, that people automatically want it banned, then the card should never have existed in the first place, which is a Bandai issue, right? That's a QA issue at Bandai for not quality testing the product that they're putting out, right? So if a card has to exist, whether it's overpowered or not, there needs to be justification for a straight up ban, right? I don't like bans. I don't like removing something completely out just to kill a deck. I think that's wrong. It's one of the reasons why I keep saying that like Kefla should come back to full play set now, because back then in set 2, Kefla was a problem. Kefla in set 2 was 100% a problem and needed to be dealt with in that moment, or else like the community was going to like leave, right? And they did that. And I think for the moment that was fine. But now we're playing up against us. Now we got Cell that exists, and he has been rampant for 2 sets now. Potentially going into a 3rd set if there's no sort of ban renewal, right? Or update going into the 2nd Manga Booster set. So potentially he's going to be around for 3 sets, which is really bad. That's really bad that he's been this good and this prominent in the meta since May, which is nuts. So I think a limitation is fine so I think a limitation for Cell is fine just because he has other things to work off of and work with that it'll make it so that way Cell can still be a relatively dominant force in the meta, but it's not just an auto win more times than not, right? Kefla, I think, can come back fully and be able to play well enough into Cell, but not be like dominant into Cell, right? Like, I think even if you removed even if you bring Kefla back in full swing, I think regardless, you still ooh, UI. This could be interesting. We'll keep this. We could charge that. Unless he wants to break marker, he can't kill that. I guess if he wants to God Kamehameha, he can, but... Hey, Donna, what's up? Who's getting banned? I just joined. No one's getting banned. We're just talking about what they should do to Cell. We can charge this. Activate this. Hey, there's a super. I thought we lost the super. Go ahead, take it. Yep. Man, I want to get toxic so bad. Let's get a second Kefla going into our next turn. Let's get a second Kefla going into our next turn. Okay. We can charge a Gohan. I think we play this. But first we swing this. We gotta keep him down. Yellow Vegeta and Piccolo, superhero, now very strong against Cell. I gotta think about it. Give me a sec. I think yes. I don't think we need one cost Whis anymore. Depending on what he plays here. I think the crit's too important. And he can't play anything and swing with it because then we get around to not awakening him. That's pretty good. And there's no way for us to really get around that, which sucks. I think we have to let it go at this point. I can't with how strong UI can actually get, I can't afford to. Ooh. It's pretty good. I could Kefla into Gohan and just put a lot of pressure into this Jiren. He's gonna have to give me a lot of cards, and then that way he's not awakening there. I could also raw play this out and just draw 2. Let's do this. Let's just get our board wide. Ooh, that's a great card to draw. Not here, though. All right, well, we can do double of those. Go ahead, give me super. That I will save. That's a pretty good card. That's pretty good. And unfortunately, Gohan's gone. I think I will protect this once. Because have him swing into this. Yep. Alright, and there's nothing we can do about this guy until next turn, so... that sucks. If we do both of these, they're only 20,000 power. But we can at least swing into this a couple times. Might not be worth it. You're right, he's not killing everything. He's gonna have to give us everything in his hand if he wants to protect this. See, that would have been nice. Yep, and now we can just swing once. And we'll keep that up. Yeah, it's all awkward. It's just, this is an awkward matchup because we are both, he's a deck that doesn't want to awaken. We are a deck that wants to awaken. It's very possible we do lose here. Especially once his secret rares start coming into play. Like, there's nothing we can do. That is interesting. Oh, he had a second one. God damn, dude. Yeah, I can't protect it. A boony's nice, but like, what am I doing with a boonie? What's the plan here? Yeah, my issue too was that I didn't really see a lot or any self-awakeners. Maybe I do need to put some self-awakeners. I need to put like hits in the deck. Ooh. That's not bad. How stupid do you feel? And I don't think I awaken here. Maybe I do. We're just gonna have to start like really going into face these next couple turns. All right, here comes Secret Rare. Oh, well, he's gone. Yep. Yep, our board's gone. We're done. Not swinging with the battle cards? Probably, yeah. But it wouldn't have mattered being unawakened because this guy would just erase half our board anyway. Regardless, I don't think we win this now. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. Hmm. He takes the negate. We swing this Goku into 5 cost, get a card out of his hand. Then we free play this out. Discard 2 cards, KO this, and then swing into this. Or do we just prioritize getting draw power? The draw power might be just a little more important. Alright, well. I could play this and swing into this. But regardless, this guy is deleting these guys on board. So. Yeah, I think we lose here no matter what. I mean, that's good. Yeah, we needed you sooner. Yeah, I think we lose here no matter what. Because if he has a second one, like there's no coming out of it. Give us a super combo. Or 2 cards. Don't matter to me. Either way, we lose. So, yep. Why is he running that super combo? Is he running... I'm assuming he's not running the shins at all. In which case, that would make sense. Yeah, we're just dead here. We didn't see Self-Awakeners for a while, man. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, like, at all. I mean, that's true. He could be running different supers. I think he was running different supers. Yeah, he is, because he's got the Whis. Yeah. That's fair. This is control Topku. No, this is just the old build that I had for this was more of a control Topku. I edited the deck. I didn't change the name of the deck. Yeah, I think I need to add some hits. Unfortunately, with Gohan, because this Goku exists, I gotta take you out. Where's hit? I don't think I got much time for one of these. I think I gotta get rid of either Glimpse or I gotta get rid of Clash. Clash is really good if we can establish a board. The problem is in this current meta, we can't really establish a board. So it might just be better to remove that. Am I playing Bergamo? If not, the SR Mini Goku is nice too. Yeah, that's true. Probably get rid of a Boonies. For... Where's the SR Goku? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. We need the shiny Keflas. What, or Khaliflas. What are we doing? Can probably bring hits down by 2. Yeah, we remove Clash. Like I said, in this current meta, I don't think Clash is good. Clash was kind of crazy back in the day, but yeah, now it's not really. You don't like Kefla and Kaba in the same build? You don't play the extra to kill all 25,000 puzzles? I haven't really thought about it. Again, this is the first time that we're like returning to Topku and it's like in his current fashion. Where is it? It's over. I think we have to get rid of these 17s too. I don't think we can afford 0 combos in this deck, especially since we're running this guy. God Kamehameha is not a bad choice either. The problem with it's over in this deck is the fact that we're kind of playing at cost every single game we play. So there's not really ever a time where we have the chance to use this. Plus, the only card that really like lets us get there is either this Daima Goku, this guy if we use his effect, or Son Goku. Like, we kind of have a limited card pool in terms of what works with this card. So I don't know if it's over is the play. Handy for sure. I just don't know how often we're proccing that. I don't know why that's at 4. That should be a 3. I mean, Kaba is here to get Keflas back if we need Keflas back. That's the only thing. He's a 10k combo that's charge fodder, and on the off chance that we need to get a Kefla back, we can. I know people are running Kamehameha too. I know that's a tech piece. I mean, that will just help with removal. Hit. We can bump hit up to 3. And then we could... I mean, 16 is a 20k swinger that can minus something by 20, that can like replace itself in hand. It's a 10k combo. It's not the worst thing. We don't have any way to boost up Topku, so this doesn't work. I mean, Kato Pesla's not bad. It's just he's a little... I don't know, kind of slow. Like, he just feels slow to me at this point in the game's life cycle. Like, for 3 energy, we're minusing 10 on play. Whereas, you know, like I just pointed out, like, this guy swings for the same. He's got the same combo power, the same cost. You can swing for 20, but then you're minusing 20, and then this guy is killing himself to replace himself. Like, I just think this is just a better card for 3. You can make cauliflower and hit 3 and 3. You can play it's over. Just for combo power alone, yeah. Let's do this. Oops. Let's put 3 in there for that. Let's try this out. Let's try this. We'll see if this works. We needed more self-awakening, so the self-awakening should help. Just not being able to self-awaken with Topku kind of sucks, so... I'm just stingy when running archetype searchers. Oh no, I get it. And honestly, I probably should have... No, I am gonna do that. Hold on. No, you're absolutely right. Because now we're running a lot of stuff that's not Tournament of Power. So now, let's take out that and put some cantrips in. Let's get our boy Roshi. They should at least bring Roshi back to 1. I think they could bring Roshi back to 1. If they bring Roshi back, though, I don't think you can bring, I don't think you can bring Ribrianne back. I think Ribrianne would have to stay banned. Hey! What are you barking at? This is interesting. We'll keep this. That's a pretty good hand. Unfortunately, there's no point to like not swinging with half the stuff that we play. Because once she gets her field out on the board, like that's it. So we could charge one of you. cracks me up is that Cell already got 5. Yep, I mean, that's my mentality. Like, there's no reason why they can't. You're taking it. Okay. All right, well, you lost to Cell Jr. This might be a little weird, but I'm actually kind of thinking about playing this Whis to get rid of 18. But if Field's coming out anyway, like, my board's going anyway, so... All right, no Field. That's interesting. All right, well, Caulifla, I think, is gone. I can't reasonably keep defending this card because he's just gonna swing with the 18s or the 17s. Wow. Okay. Well, we're just gonna get rid of your 18s then. We'll keep the marker. We could charge one of you. You'll get a card here, but you're gonna have to give us a card for Caulifla, so. Yep, then we play hit, get rid of the other 18. All right, next turn's going to be absolutely nasty because then we can play 2 of these, Awaken, and then we can break a marker to play this to then draw more cards. Like, next turn, I think we're actually popping off. Yeah, no, the cell chain's crazy. All right, 3 cost 16. Yep. Or that was not what I was expecting. Yeah, we don't protect that. If he wants to swing for 40 into this, he can swing for 40 into that. Yep. And then you can get rid of, yep, you can get rid of my Whis. That's fine. Ooh, we could just get rid of that too. I think regardless, we wake up now. I think we get rid of a God Kamehameha here, probably. Swing at face. Then why defend board that you know is gone? Well, to be honest, I completely forgot that she has the ability to... I completely forgot that she has the ability to boost her stuff up. And even if I didn't forget it, like, I want her to focus board as opposed to going at my life, so I could do this play. Nice. Do we go into this 17? I think she's just going to take this and go to 3 if we swing at face, so I'd rather her give us another card for that. Like I said, if we swing at her face, she's probably just going to take it. I'd rather just swing into this and get another card out of her hand. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Give me another card. She already defended 2 30k swings. She's not going to defend a third one. Yeah. All right, we're just going into cell chain. All right, let me think about this. We let this die. He goes into a 30k. He swings into this. Uses this to boost. But then he's got another 40k swing as well. This might suck. We might have to defend this. Like, we defend this hit, We defend this hit. I think we at least defend this hit. If he wants to go into... If he wants to go into a cell chain and then use her leader ability to swing into this, then we can let that go. And then if he wants to swing into this to go into this, then we can block that. Like we're not defending this against a 50k swing. Oh, now we 100% defend this. Because then he'll have to swing 30 again into this. We defend with all our supers. What if they play other cell? They could play other cell, but then they won't get the they could play other cell, but then they won't get the ability off of this 17. We're trying to avoid taking a bunch of 40k swings. I think I'm going to defend that too. While keeping our board, we're also trying to keep our board relatively high. Cell Jr. does suck, though. Why into that?
Here goes.
Alright, so I can't defend both of these, unfortunately. So regardless, I think we let this go. There's no reason to defend this. Go ahead, swing your 40. Alright, at that point you can have it. Yep, we defend this one. We have to play this next turn. But it's a matter of what do we play off of this? Probably this, maybe? We are very thin. That's pretty good. We could play double that. That's pretty solid. I do need his board gone, you're right. We are focusing board this turn. Because what I could do is I could swing into this. He'll probably just let it go. We can God Kamehameha this off board. He's just going to protect that. That's interesting. I think we do this. That sucks. Oh, that works. Okay, so we could play Whis. We could minus this down to 10, and then we could swing with Whis. If you defend Cell Jr., you're crazy. Cell Jr. is not that important. All right, well. Sure. Yep, you can have it. Inferno, by the way, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, we gotta let board go at this point. I'm taking a bunch of hits here regardless, I think. And this is where I keep saying that Kefla needs to be unbanned to some degree. Because look at what some of these other red decks are doing compared to what Topku is doing with his limitations. Like, Topku like, cannot keep up. I mean, this cell chain is just ridiculous, too, but... Yeah, I think we just lose anyway. It don't matter. We probably were a little too defensive on that one turn. We probably should have just let him swing into our board and clear it. Like, that's the one thing that kind of irks me, though, when it comes to people that are like... It's like our whole hand, man. I don't even think we're winning next turn. Yeah, because 20, he blocks. 30, he probably takes. 30, he probably takes. He's down to 2. And that's kind of it. Yeah, I mean, we lose. The Self-Awakening felt better. Self-Awakening definitely felt better. Ah, back down to gold we go. That's okay. That's okay. It's platinum. We can get back up to platinum, no problem. We're messing around with, like, non-meta decks right now, so it's... That's the thing for me, is, like, I play this game to have fun. I don't play this game to be competitive, so... Sure. We'll charge you. Play one of you. It's just gonna get minused. But we got super combos, so that's important. Self-destruct is the only problem I see with Cell. The chain has counters in yellow and blue without self-destruct. It's not... The 5 cost... There is no counter to the draw mechanics of the Cell chain. Like, that's where the issue lies with Cell, is that he can keep double-digit hand size throughout the entirety of the game because he just constantly recurs and draws. It's not a matter of dealing with a 30k body or a 5k or a 5 cost body. It's a matter of the fact that he deals with hand size. He's able to be aggressive and keep a hand size and remove everything at the same time. Like, it's not... The issue is not the fact that it's a 5 cost Cell. It's the fact that the 5 cost Cell lets him keep his hand size up. Charge that. So we could play this. I mean, self-destruct needs to be hit too. I think both statements can be true. Yellow used to be able to have a means to be able to keep Cell in check, but you know, that kind of got removed and everyone cheered. And in my opinion, that was not the issue with, in my opinion, that was not the issue with, Boo. Don't get me wrong, like, forcing your opponent to discard from hand can be toxic. It is a toxic mechanic. It exists in Masters, it exists in Masters for a reason. But it doesn't exist in Masters for a reason. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just combining words together. It exists in Masters, but I guess it's too toxic right now in Fusion World. I don't know. I never thought the discard in Boo was the issue. I always thought the buff Boo was the issue in the Boo decks. That's an interesting thought. Okay. Zero Antiyuda. Thank you for the follow. Duolingo? What about Duolingo? What about Duolingo? I think we could charge one of these. Man, we are getting all of the right draws. I don't know. I think if I subscribe, I get Duolingo Premium. I think there is something involving Duolingo. I think it's something with yeah, I think it's like a drop of some kind. I think we do this. Take a life. Yeah, something with Duolingo. I think if you were to subscribe or gift a sub to the channel, I think you get like, I think it's like 3 months of like the Duolingo Premium. I think from what I recall. I got it recently myself. I gifted a sub to one of the other guys that play this game, and I think we got like 3 months of Duolingo, something like that. Duolingo is actually a pretty good service. I used it for a little bit to try to learn Japanese, and it was relatively easy to get into. It made learning a new language fun, so I can at least attest to that. I'm not sponsored, by the way, just putting it out. I'm not sponsored by Duolingo. I'm just saying from my own experience, Duolingo was very, very good. Oh no, Kefla! That was not what we wanted to see. No. Yep. That was the right call though, because now we can awaken. I mean, he might just activate it without swinging. Oh, that was not the right decision, buddy. That was not the right decision. Because now we're going to combo this, because we're going to lose it anyway. And now, yep, you're going to activate that. You're going to bring out the 5 costs, and you'll KO my hit, but you will not be getting rid of my Goku. Yeah, you did that a little out of sequence. Oh no! Anyway. That's not bad, actually. Charge a hit. Yellow Boo is just doing too many things. Only Bobbity Boo feels balanced. All right, so you're just gonna defend all this? Excuse me. Do we need to activate this right now? I think we can kind of hold off. Actually, no, I think we still do this. We might need the removal, so let's get rid of a Kefla. Yep, and I think we're just gonna pass. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of the bans over the past, you know, since the start of the game have kind of been a little weird. Kefla made sense in the moment, but I think they hit Kefla just a little too hard. Not Kefla, Topku. Topku, I think, got a little hit just a little bit too hard. He basically lost his entire deck. Pilaf, I think, did need to be hit just because for future game design, like, it doesn't make sense for Pilaf to stick around. So, like, I understand the Pilaf hit. But I think there were probably other things that also needed to be hit to stop Halo-Ku from being crazy. Yeah, you can have that. Do you think they will do something for the last 3v3 in Japan? You mean like a ban list? I don't think they're gonna do a ban list. And that's good. Dude, we have, like, not been getting anything. We lost our one and only Kefla. We haven't seen any of our 5 costs, or our 4 costs. He's gonna take this. Did he combo his Kefla? That's interesting. If they don't, one more set with the... Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. I feel like if we don't see a ban list going into the second manga booster set, like, we need to see one for set 8. Because set 8 comes out in December, and then we're not getting the anniversary set until March. We're going to be going 3 months with another... we would be going another 3 months. Without some sort of ban list. I think that's too long for this meta to exist. So, I think at the very latest, I think they should probably introduce... I mean, and that's to assume... Excuse me. That's to assume that we're going to actually get... Yeah, assuming that, like, all of the new support and decks and everything that's coming out with the second manga booster and set 8 don't do enough for the meta, right? That's going to be the biggest, like, issue, right? Is, like, if we go these next 2 sets and Cell and Boo are, like, still, like, at the top of the meta. All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We can cook here. We can do something. We get Kefla back. Right. We discard this. Play out Kefla. That's pretty good, too. Oh my god, dude. What's the plan here? I swing in the face. He takes this. If I swing with one of these, so 20, 30, 40, 50... He's used 1 super combo. He's already charged 2 double strikers. There's no way he has a 4th. I think I have to pass here. Keep these up for combo. Because I don't think I'm winning with 1 swing here. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning otherwise. If he has, actually, now I just thought about, he might have 6 cost. If he has 6 cost, we lose. Actually, no, we don't. Depending on if he combos any. Yeah, we combo one of these. Because if he plays 6 cost... Yep. And we have 50k, so as long as he doesn't like combo here. Alright. We live. But we need our Goku. We need our 4-cost Goku. We haven't seen him all game. Where is he? Oh my god, we've seen... Dude. Oh my god! There's no way. Come on. There's no way, dude. There's just no point. There is no point. Oh my god! Dude, the client RNG is so ass, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, how are we seeing the same cards? I don't understand. You should have taken from life. I did. I did take from life. I got this from life. Our 4th Khalifa. That's so crazy. All right, dude. Come on. All right, now you're just being that guy. All right, I want to see what's here though. Yep, not what we needed. Last turn, you should have dropped Khalifa and then to take life and then go all in. Are you talking about the turn where I went defensive? Before he played 6 cost? Alright. I'm done with Topku, I think. I mean, this card's great. It's not enough. It's not enough to bring Topku back, in my eyes. Like, you're so heavily reliant on seeing this card. If you don't see this card, like, you're kind of, like, hurting. Yeah, without Kefla and some of his other pieces, like, Topku is just way too slow to be good into, like, all the meta decks right now. Like, Kefla, I think, needs to come back. Topku felt so good in the event match, and it just hurts my soul that... It just hurts my soul that, like, Topku is just forced to forever, like, be underwhelming because of his treatment back in set 2. I am curious, though. I wanted to see, like, if he had super combos in his hand. Hold on. Deck check. I mean, this is standard. Relatively standard. The next time you use an extra. So he just has that in here for this. There's just so many, like, one-offs in here. It's so weird. I want to see if he had super combos in that last turn. He did have a super. So let's go back to turn 12. He had 2 zeros in hand. Okay, so if I went in with this 30, 40, 50, I would have won. Yeah. I would have won that match. That's unfortunate. He did have a super, though. That was what I was worried about. If he had 2 supers there, I would have been like I would have lost either way. So I wanted to play it safe. All right, let's build Goku Black. I think we can take these out. Man, it's been a while since I played this deck, I guess, huh? All right, let's completely start from scratch. It has been a little bit. Okay. So we want these. Maybe 2 of those. We want play sets of that. Yep, we want the new promo. We want some of these. I'm cool with putting a couple of these in as Self-Awakeners. Self-Awakening can help. Play set of that. Grab some of those, because those could be beneficial. I mean, Tien could be good too. I think I'd rather have some of the removal that the Gohan has. I mean, these are basically super combos. This might actually not be a bad card now. It's basically a super combo, and then I can look at the top 3 cards on my deck and, like, scry them and mess around with them. You literally had a win right there, but chickened out. I did. I can admit that I did. Four-cost Dragon's good in the new set. 1,000 commons. Yep, thousands of commons. You know what actually wouldn't be the worst thing to add into this deck? It might... It would muddy the deck just a little bit, but... Where's the 2-cost Oceanus? Yeah, on curve you're bottom decking a 1-cost. Then you play the 3-cost. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I haven't seen people run that. We can boost that up to 4. We can boost you up to 4. And then we could add... just some 30k bodies. Alright, let's mess around with Goku Black. Angel Gabs. Alright, we want to see a Mai, I think, in this matchup. I mean, this is good, but we need like some self-awakeners, man. Well, we can play one. We can self-awaken, I guess. We could charge a Gohan. Yep. That's mine. We can bottom deck that Frieza. We can crit his face. Can't use that right now. There we go. We still don't have like any of our pieces. Wow. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. God. Cool. And I think we just play this. And we got no energy open to free play anything. So I think we pass. Okay. We can discard you, I think. And then we're gonna play this out. Well, we're playing this out. Dude, I keep drawing these, man. I gotta discard a card. No, I can't do that. Place one Zamasu in the drop. We got Zamasu, so we don't necessarily need these right now. Let's get a Goku Black going. Give me another card. Okay. What's up, Mac Beast? What's with all the Goku Blacks running WWS? What's WWS? Okay. Gonna kill that. Okay. Whirlwind spin? I'm not running whirlwind spin. I think it's just because... Ah, look at you. It's not bad. I think this booze got me here. Ooh, that's pretty good though. It's a super combo that I was never going to see anyway. Probably this one. He's just gonna take it all, isn't he? I think I gotta keep all this up for combo power. Try to go for game next turn, but depending on what he has in hand, like, he probably has me no matter what. Like, I swing here, he takes it, and then I'm going up to 45. Like, he's gonna have super combos. I can't think of a reason that he would, like, if he, like, I gave him like 4 cards, so what I probably should have done was, like, I probably should have played the Goku Blackout, but then, like, I probably should have just left it. Like, I probably should have just... Because now he's just going to use these as combo. Or he can just play that, yeah. Yeah, it's over. And I probably should have played this, so I could have played that for cheaper, and then I would have had this up, and I could have had a super combo, basically. Yep, you might as well go all in, dude. Yeah, he had 2 super combos, so it would not have been enough. Yeah, GG's. You come back, I believe. I just saw a lot of my extras in the beginning there. Like, if I had any of my extras, like, later in the game, like, I would have been playing the promo a lot later to have some open energy later. Yeah, it's not been a good day for games today, guys. Kid Goku. Change this. Not doing anything for 3 turns kind of sucks. Alright. Well, it's something. We got marker. Ooh, we could just do this. Yeah, I'm gonna crit life. It's stuff he can't get back, so. Sure, you want to give me cards? I'll take cards. Tri-beam right away. Okay. Interesting. Give me another crit Vegeta. Ah. Gohan might be needed later. Let's charge one of these. We got rid of a TN. That's good. And I think we'll keep this open. Might as well. You gonna try beam me again? Cross arm diving again. Okay. Playing out Jackie Chan again. Alright, so you just draw a card. Or, alright. Sidalu. We block. All right, well, we try to get rid of Jackie Chun. That's good for later. I think we just leave these up. Like, I think we charge this. We just try to get his shit down. He lets it go. Activate this. Then we can play this Goku Black for 1. Do I swing his face? I can afford to swing his face. He has to give me a card. Yep, and we pass, and then we keep these 2 up for defense. Yep. Yep, and he's just going to try beam this off board, probably. Then we can use this. We can set up at the top of our deck. Unfortunately, none of these really help me. We need our 6 cause. Yep, go ahead and try beam him off board. Yep. I'm not going to get use out of this turn, so I might as well just charge this. And we play this. Get that crit TN off the board. Or give me cards. Man, I need my next 6 drop. Where's my 6 drop, dude? Yep. And then scissors, paper, rock twice. Draw 2. Yep. Yep, you got it, man. Dude, this will always be the biggest issue of like decks like this. It's just, it's so hard to find the stuff you need. All right. Sure. Hmm. There's a 6 cost. God. No! My God! Yeah. We can't, probably gotta take out that Goku Black. That Goku Black is... we whiff so much with that Goku Black. I've got to leave it there. And I can't afford to defend these, so I have to let it go. Have to let it go. I think I have to. I think I have to. It sucks, but... Alright, what's in the top of my deck? Oh my God. All right. I have to do this. I have to charge. Come on, 6 cost. Yes! All right, we clear board. Yes, all right. We clear board. It's not over yet, boys. We need a 30k to swing into that TN. And I think we take a life, too. I think we take a life and we hope he doesn't have it. That's not bad. Alright, if he goes after this, it's whatever. There's no way he's got another double strike, right? What would be the odds of him having another double strike? I mean, he only used one. He used one of each extra, basically. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna risk it. That's a 10. I think I can go for game next turn. I think I'm gonna take this too. Could be better. Yep, we win. This and this. Yep. GG's. That was a good game. That was we got incredibly lucky with that top deck, Chad. Like, we got super lucky with that top deck. All right, what time is it? 4:30. I do need to take care of some things. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I am just going to end stream here. I got to take care of some things around the house and whatnot. So, thank you guys for coming down and hanging out with us. Excuse me. It's good to be back after being sick for a while. So, it's nice to get back to some normalcy. Next stream will probably be Thursday, if not Friday. Let me think here. I think my ultimate battle is on Saturday, so ultimate battle will take up my day on Saturday. Friday night we might be able to get a stream in, maybe. Thursday night potentially too. Legend ZA comes out Thursday night, so maybe we do like a mini stream outside of our Dragon Ball stuff. So Thursday, Friday, or Sunday, I think will be our next live stream day. So keep that in mind. If you guys did enjoy the live stream, please consider hitting that follow or subscribe button, depending on your platform. Nothing really else to plug. If you want, you can join us over on our Discord. Let me get... You can join us on our Discord. Or you can join us over on Twitter. You can join us over in those places, hang out, join the discussion. I'm going to try and get more Goku Black videos out, or more gameplays done this week for Goku Black. I was going to do a video for Topku, but I don't have confidence in Topku to be able to do a video on him, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to think of something for Topku. But I will try and get more games in with Goku Black, kind of messing around with his new support, and hopefully we get some videos in there for him. But let me know what you guys want to see on the YouTube channel. If you got on the YouTube side, if there's a specific deck you want me to test out and take into ranked, we'll look into doing that. Feel free to leave suggestions, whether in the Discord, on Twitter, whatever have you. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for the love and support as always. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys all in the next live stream. Have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.